now there are some of you that are dealing with some stuff. I do know why. That's because you need to throw some stuff overboard. Because any sailor knows that when you're in the midst of a storm, first thing you need to do is lighten low. And for some of you, just like those fishermen who discovered that there was a strange storm around them because Jonah was running from God and he was in their ship, they had to come to realization that, look, this storm is different than any other storm. There's something must be wrong. Then they had enough sense to know, listen, all y'all pray to y'all gods. Jonah had to make himself known and say, look, y'all going through what you're going through because I'm here. And because I disobeyed God. And what I've learned that when you have people around you that are disobedient unto the voice of God, it causes your life to be in turmoil. Some stuff you just need to throw overboard. Because you will not have peace. Because you understand that even if you read the scripture, once they threw Jonah overboard, it looked like to me the storm. Come on. And some people that y'all keep holding on to, and I ain't gonna say a word. I ain't prophesying to you, I ain't saying nothing to you. I'm gonna let you continue to go around in circles until you get tired enough of going through the same stuff. And throw some people and some stuff overboard. And if you got the right people in your circle. See, I love Brother Jonah because Brother Jonah wasn't like many church folk today. First of all, he wasn't no hypocrite. When God told him to go to Nineveh, he made it perfectly clear that he didn't want to go. He didn't tell God I would go and then go somewhere else. Like Brother Jonah, because he was honest. Now God had to deal with him, but he was honest enough to say, I'm not going. I don't want to go down there. I got a vengeance against the Ninevites. Another thing I love about Jonah is the fact that when the ship was in the storm, Jonah made himself known. When you're surrounded by authentic people, when real people in your life, they'll know to leave you alone because they ain't no good. When you got somebody in your life that's holding on to you, they know they cause you all kind of pain and anguish. They are really not what God intended for them to be in your life. My God. You know good, I just leave you alone. Oh my God. Y'all going through some stuff. Yeah, I'm almost done. Some of y'all going through some stuff. I know I didn't take no text yet. I got it right here. I'm ready to lay it down and leave you be. Some of y'all going through some stuff and been struggling. You've been struggling this year and you've been financial difficulties and family problems and you can't keep your head above water and your body been acting crazy and you've been dealing with these feelings where you don't know where they're coming from and you've been dealing with these emotions and you're trying to discern whether they are God or whether they're your flesh. And you've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I feel good today, I feel bad tomorrow. Nobody bothered me, nobody got on the nerves, nobody did nothing. I just don't feel right. There's something wrong. I know God is still on the throne. There's something wrong. And I can't go through 2012 like I went through 2011, so something has to be done. I need to do something today. I need to do something now. The first Sunday in the month of December, the last first Sunday in the year 2011, I got to do something. So my next year will be better than my year now. Shall I fight? No. Shall I pray? No. What shall I do? Ephesians, the 6th chapter, lets me know what you ought to do. Ephesians, the 6th chapter. The 13th and 14th verse, I don't even want all the verse. Something jumped out in my mind and dropped in my spirit, and God said, tell it to the people. And I said, all right, God, I'll tell them. Ephesians 6, verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God that you may be able to that you may be able to stand in the evil day. And having it all to stand. Then look what verse 14 starts off with. Stand therefore. What is God saying for us to do? How will I make it through these last few weeks of this year? Because preacher, you don't understand. I'm so close to giving up till I've been sleeping with it. I'm so close to throwing in the towel. Listen, I just can't take no more. I can't deal
My God.
Send me to jail. At least I get 3 meals and a bed. I need to know what to do. I done heard all these prophecies. God told me when I was praying, God said, son, don't you break a sweat. All these prophecies been going forth in the house this year. All this preaching been going on this year. Don't you break a sweat. Don't you raise your voice. Tell the people. I said, stand. Don't fight, stand. Because your posture and position will talk louder than your words. Stand.
That's all right.
Stand. I won't bow. Because if I go out bowing, I'm going to be bowing in the new year. I ain't going to cry. Because if I end this year crying, tears of sorrow, I'm going to start the new year crying.
My God.
I ain't going to fight, because if I end this year fighting, I got to fight all through 2012. I ain't going to end this year cussing, because if I cuss today, I'm going to have to cuss my way through 2012. You ain't going to make me act out of character. Because if I act out of character, somebody going to have to call the cops. And somebody going to have to call the undertaker. I'm just going to stand. That's all I got. It's my stand. When another Bible said, hold your ground. After you did everything else you could do, hold your ground.
Amen.
You done prayed all year concerning that situation. Now it's time to stop praying and just hold your ground. Talked about it every other day. You having a conference about it. Every other day we gonna meet about it. And the situation don't get no better, it only get worse. And me talking to you about it is frustrating me even more. I ain't gonna talk no more. I'm just gonna say. That's it, Bishop. You ain't gonna make me feel bad about what God is doing in my life. No more.
That's right.
I don't have to prove myself to nobody. But God will prove who I am to you. I'm just gonna say. How you in 1 year? How you gonna start another? How shall you start the new year? How you gonna start? How you gonna start? What you gonna do today is gonna greatly affect your tomorrow. I'm just gonna stand. Well, the gospel of a cat is a little different about a cat than a dog. The cat got a gospel that I need to adopt in my life. What's the gospel of the cat, preacher? I'm going to tell you. A cat always lands on its feet.